Hey ZOOZTube family, welcome back. We're going to do a different sort of ZOOZTube video today where we do a cooking class. We have set up here 2 beautiful meals that you can have for breakfast, for lunch, for a light snack, whatever you're feeling. So I'm going to take you through how to make a gourmet avocado toast in about 5 minutes and how to make some overnight oats, which is a really healthy, delicious breakfast. So we'll get started with the toast. Here you can see I have all of my ingredients already set out. I have a really nice loaf of fresh bread, but you can use whatever you have in your refrigerator. A little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, an avocado, I use a half, and a soft-boiled egg or a hard-boiled egg, whichever you prefer. So it's really easy. I love this meal because it takes about 3 minutes to make. It is absolutely delicious, and it has everything you need. It's really easy. I take a slice of bread and the olive oil. The olive oil, you can use it, you don't have to. You can also use butter. I choose olive oil because look how easy this is. A little bit of spray. Good. Love it. Delicious. That's it. All right, take that avocado. Be really, really careful removing the pit. If you don't feel comfortable, have somebody help you. I have a little trash right here. I remove the pit. And I leave the avocado in the skin to start with. What I do is I take a spoon, I scoop around the center like this, and it's really easy. I still leave the avocado in here. Now I take a fork and I just start mashing it. It'll get a little messy, that's okay. All we do is wash our hands. Avocado has a really, really good source of fat. Fat sometimes gets a bad rep, that it's not good for you, but when it comes from a healthy fruit like avocado, it's natural, it's a really good source of energy to keep you full and moving the whole day. It's really good for our brains. Our brains need fat, that's its food. Oh, I missed some. So I love to have this on my toast. All right, so it's all mashed up. Now I take it out and I spread it out on the bread. Get it pretty even, mash, mash, mash. Bread, I may not have mentioned this, bread is a really good way to get energy quickly, especially when it's whole wheat, that allows our body to process it well. So if you're exercising and if you're new to exercise, you want to make sure you have bread in your diet. It gives you this fuel, immediate, the cells, this is what we eat in order to move our body. So bread is also very good for us. Now, a hard-boiled egg. I cooked this beforehand to save a little bit of time, but all you do is boil a pot of water, put in a couple of eggs for about 8 to 9 minutes. You can do a little bit less if you like it a little bit more runny on the inside, or cook it a little bit more. So go ahead and peel it. I like to crack it on one side and then just slowly peel the egg. Sometimes they're a little bit easier than other times. This one, yeah, the egg's coming off a little bit. So hard-boiled eggs, so fast, so affordable, really good way to get some good protein into our diets. Protein's really necessary to rebuild our muscles. So when we're exercising, we're tearing our muscles apart, and then protein puts our muscles back together. It's essential for the recovery. So my egg got a little bit messed up as I was peeling it, but that's okay. I checked to make sure that there are no egg shells on here. And then I slice it across like this, horizontally. So you can also do 2 eggs. That's also really good. If you're feeling a little bit more hungry or if you're not eating for a while, you want a little bit more protein. Now, I put it on across the avocado. I get a little fancy. Now I take a little salt. Not only does it make the flavor pop, it also replenishes. If we sweat a lot during our workout, we want to replenish those electrolytes. A little bit of pepper. Now what I don't have here is some lemon juice, but if you want to cut a lemon and pour some lemon juice on it, it adds to the flavor and it is absolutely amazing. I'll come up here and show it to you because this just looks so good. There you go. 3-minute avocado toast. So I hope you enjoy that. Again, I love to eat this for breakfast if I'm feeling something a little bit more savory than sweet. This is an excellent breakfast. I also will have this after lunch and add a good salad, have 2 eggs with it, so you can eat it for whatever. You can also have it for a snack. So enjoy this avocado toast. We're gonna get going and move on to our breakfast, our overnight oats making, and you can get really creative with overnight oats. So again, it's super fast, it's easy, it's really affordable. I really like making overnight oats because one, I love the taste and the texture, but also because no matter what my good intentions are in the mornings, a lot of the times I just don't have enough time to make a good, healthy breakfast that fuels me through the day. So oatmeal is one of the best foods for you. It's really simple. I know it kind of has a bad reputation because it can be bland. They call it kind of hospital food, but you can make it really, really tasty, and it doesn't have to have a ton of sugar in order to make it tasty. So we're gonna make these oats. You can make a big batch of them so that you have them for a few days in your refrigerator. It'll last. So I just have regular rolled old-fashioned oats. I take about a cup. Again, you can use a measuring spoon or a measuring cup. You don't have to. Sometimes it's better not to. Just go with your intuition. So I put it in this glass jar. You can put it in a bowl, whatever feels good. Now I take about a cup of milk. I use almond milk only because I like the flavor of it. You can use regular milk, whole milk, skim milk, whatever. I take a cup of it, pour it directly into the oatmeal. If you like it super ooey and gooey, I would say you can add a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I like my overnight oats just pretty soft in the morning. Now I take cinnamon, really good flavor. I don't even mix any of this to start with. I put probably about a teaspoon in there. Sometimes I even add more cinnamon in the morning because I love the taste of cinnamon. Now I have some shredded almonds here. You can use walnuts, pistachios, peanuts, whatever nuts you have in the house. They also can be whole nuts. I like to shred them up or chop them up if you don't have them already pre-shredded. Just drop them right in. Again, I'm not actually blending any of this together yet. Then a bit banana. Sometimes I also do blueberry. What happened to my knife? My knife disappeared. That's okay. I'm going to use a spoon. Go ahead and chop up, slice your banana right in there. Banana has really good potassium. It has good sugar. It's a really healthy fruit for you, and it, again, keeps you full for a long time, so you won't be craving sugar throughout the day. I didn't mention this before, but the reason I put nuts in here is because, one, I like the crunch, and two, nuts, just like avocado, have a really good source of fat that fuel our brain again. And if you're doing an exercise that's a little bit longer, maybe about an hour or more, say you're going for a walk or a hike, a bike ride, and you need something to keep you going, I love nuts for that. So it's kind of like a replacement to trail mix, if you will. Okay, you can see it's layering up, it's looking really good and pretty. Now, call me crazy, I have something called chia seeds. You may have them, you may not. This is completely unnecessary, but I add about a tablespoon of chia seeds because when they hit liquid, they get nice and big, and I like the flavor, I like the texture of chia seeds. So you don't have to have those. Chia seeds of all of this are probably the most expensive, so really unnecessary to use them. So now I'm going to come up close. You will see my overnight oats. Do you see those layers? Really beautiful. Sometimes I'll add a spoonful of peanut butter or almond butter in here, but I mix this up, get it all good, make sure that cinnamon hits the bottom and that all the oats are covered. And this may be pretty obvious, but it's called overnight oats because you then cover it up, put it in the fridge, it soaks up all the delicious flavors and gets really thick. And then you have it in the morning for breakfast. Okay. So some people don't really feel like eating breakfast, or they want something really simple like a bowl of cereal. I really recommend trying this. It is so healthy for you. It is so easy to make. And a lot of times the cereal that we buy at the stores are loaded with fake sugar. So you eat it, you feel good for about 30 minutes or an hour, and then we crash. Because that sugar we go through really, really quickly, and then we have nothing right after that. I love this meal. It is perfect for if you're just getting into fitness and you feel like you're constantly hungry. If you're a fitness aficionado, it really just fuels your muscles and helps you grow. So that's it. Avocado toast, overnight oats. We're gonna come back with some special guests, professional chefs that take us through so many new recipes that are easy to make, affordable, and can be achieved by anyone. So have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time.